This or that.
This or that.
This or that.
xgeeks edition.
Oh.
I first code, but in the real world, first test.
Code. I like
Code.
programming. Code is more fun.
I like to do my tests along with the code that I write, but it kind of depends of what you're developing, what is the guidelines, what is the goal of the project, you know.
In terms of engineering, it's important you think about testing first and then code after.
I've been trying test-driven development lately, and I've kind of enjoyed it.
I'm lazy. I prefer to code and see things working first.
The way that I do it, that I feel that gives me the best results, is to do it first, just do it anyway, then do tests, then optimize. Because then you have the tests to make sure that everything that you did is still there, and you can just take a little bit and do stuff and just express yourself.
Dark all the way.
Always dark, always.
Dark.
Light. Yeah, that's kind of a discussion because I share a lot of the screen with him and he suffers with the light.
It's like a flashbang on my face.
Yeah, it depends. In the IDE, yeah, it's dark, but like on GitHub or GitLab, I prefer the light.
Dark, always, yeah, that's the answer for everything, always dark.
Psychopath.
Backend.
Frontend.
Backend. Always front end.
Yeah, that's kind of a tricky one. I guess I like the logical challenges that the backend brings, but I also like the funky interface tweaks that you can do on the front end. So if I would have to choose one, maybe backend by a slight margin.
Full stack.
Okay, let's see.
This is something I already explained to some people. Of course, you always put the milk first. Always.
Cereal and then milk.
Yes, cereal then milk.
First cereal, then milk.
If the milk is hot, I'll probably put milk first and then cereals. If the milk is cold, I put the cereals first and milk after.
Cereal and milk.
Cereal, then milk.
Cereal and then milk. The opposite is just for the crazy people.
It's savage. You don't do that. It's like, why?
Without sugar.
No sugar.
Without.
Lately without, or at least I'm trying to reduce on sugar, so yeah.
Without.
Without sugar, black and strong.
We are healthy.
Mac.
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 Mac. It's beautiful. It's fast. I love the UI also. As a front-end developer, it's very important for us to work on that environment.
Tough question. Just started on Mac. Linux as well. All three.
Windows, always. I guess I would choose customization over the price of the Macs, you know?
Hashtag Linux.
iOS.
Android.
iOS.
Android.
Android.
iOS.
Android. That's kind of an easy one for me, yeah.
Ooh, everything is just there. When I try to use an Android phone, I just need all my brain power to figure out where the apps are, for example.
Well, that's not a fair question.
GitHub.
GitHub.
GitHub. I would say probably GitHub.
GitLab. Forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Counter-Strike.
Probably Counter-Strike.
I've probably played more Counter-Strike than Call of Duty, but the Call of Duty that I've played was always with a couple friends, so it was maybe a bit more entertaining than playing Counter-Strike on a random server.
Call of Duty, yeah. I mean, Counter-Strike isn't updated for what, 10 years?
Counter-Strike.
CS.
CS.
Doom.
Benfica.
Sporting.
Benfica.
Sporting.
Benfica.
Sporting.
Benfica, always. Always and forever.
Java.
PHP.
PHP because I've never worked with Java. It's one of the languages that I've never touched yet.
Oh, neither? PHP, but maybe none of them.
None of them.
Depends. More Java to complex things and Python for scripting.
Python.
Same. I guess Java.
Python.
Java.
I really like messing up with artificial intelligence. So yeah, Python for the win.
Python made me who I am today, so it's very close to my heart. Vue or React?
React.
React.
Yeah, I will say Vue just to be against his opinion.
React. But Vue, I'm looking at you.
In the past, I would say React, but now Vue. I like it.
React. Why? I don't know. Yeah, just React.
Oh, it's a tricky one.
TypeScript.
TypeScript.
Yeah, TypeScript. It's better.
At least for large, complex projects, I think TypeScript is a bit easier to manage.
TypeScript is bulletproof.
Yeah.
Superbug.
Superbug.
Superbug. And don't tell my mom.
I don't really have a preference. I don't think I can even distinguish them. If you give me one that has no label on it, it's just beer, I guess.
I really hate beer. I mean, a lot. Tremendously. I can't even smell it. It's disgusting.
Superbug. I would listen, always.
Superbug.
Superbug.
The one that is colder.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball GT, good.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, but Naruto is better.
Scrum.
Scrum, I guess.
Scrum. It's more pragmatic for small teams.
For the beginning of the project, I guess Kanban is great, but if it is a complex, large project, Scrum.
Scrum is a bit more tightly bound, but I've worked with Kanban on the past couple of years, and I think it gives a bit more leeway to developers to define their own rhythm. Not that Scrum doesn't, but for me it feels that way, so I would probably go with Kanban.
I have no idea.
Oh, I like a lot Kubernetes, but we don't do Kubernetes without Docker, so
For local, I prefer Docker, but when we deploy to Azure or AWS, Kubernetes.
Kubernetes.
I think I'll say GitHub Actions.
GitHub Actions.
GitLab.
GitHub Actions.
GitLab's CI/CD, I think it's better, but for like a free version, the GitHub Actions, it's really good, I would say.
GitHub Actions.
I think it's the author.
the author.
The author.
The author.
I would probably go for the author.
The author.
Yeah, I have the same opinion.
The author.
The reviewer.
The reviewer.
So the author is responsible. He's the one that knows what is required and what is needed. The reviewer are just there to make sure that it doesn't fail on anything, but ultimately the responsibility is on the author.
Lydia is my hometown, so.
Lydia.
Lydia.
Giselle.
I love the three cities, but I would choose Lisbon. It's the capital of where things happen.
I have to choose Lydia.
Yeah, but Giselle would be in the first.
Of course, it's Visual.
Lydia.
Lydia.
That's funny because I really thought you were like saying, do you like friends or work?
France.
Friends. Office, definitely.
Well, I know if I answer the wrong one, this will be very, very bad. So I will go with friends.
I would say Friends, because The Office is too annoying.
The Office. Yeah.
Friends.
The Office.
Neither. How I Met Your Mother. Sorry, guys.
No,
Yes.
it's awful.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it's awful.
You just don't put pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Both. I like both pizzas. Yeah, definitely.
That seems pretty obvious. Yeah, of course, it's pineapple on pizza. What kind of lunatic wouldn't like to have that?
It's not even an option. Shouldn't be.
Never. Please don't do that.
It's disgusting. Simple as that.
Savage.
I love pizza anyway, with pineapple or not.
With cream.
With
Yeah, with cream for sure.
cream.
without cream. Yeah.
There are balls Berlin without cream?
With cream, because without it's just a pão. It's just a bread.
Agora vai ser